Kashika welcome you to Abhyas Institute of Education. So, after doing the literature and the culture and civilization of 5 chapters, today we will be doing the culture and civilization of 6th chapter, Lesser Seas, Shaka Seas Good. So, in this, we will be learning about some famous museums, some exhibitions, the paintings, painters, the cultural activities, the loisir, the preferable activities that you do when you are free, and we have some questions related to that. It's going to be very interesting, so let's start.
Question number 1. Que savez-vous du musée de Louvre? Où se trouve-t-il? Où est installé le musée de Louvre? In this question, they are asking what is musée de Louvre, where it is situated. We have to talk about it. For this, we have 3 points. In the first point, we are explaining that it is a grand musée. It is a very big museum in Paris. It was a palace of kings previously, but right now it's a museum which is renamed. In the second point, we are explaining that it is spread for over 40 hectares and it is situated in the heart of Paris. And in the third point, we are explaining that previously it was known as Le Château Médiéval, c'était le Palais de Roi. It was the palace of kings. So these are the 3 principal points of explaining what is Musée de Louvre and where we find it. Coming forward to question number 2. Qu'est-ce que c'est le musée d'Orsay? Où se trouve-t-il? What is musée d'Orsay and where we find it? For this, again, we have 2 points. So musée d'Orsay conserves around 6,000 paintings which belong to the country Europe, and we have some common names here: La Joconde, La Liberté guidant le peuple, and we find le musée d'Orsay at Paris. Now, in question number 3, qui a construit une grande pyramide devant le Louvre au centre de la cour Napoléon? Who constructed the Grand Pyramid in front of Musée de Louvre? C'est l'architecte sino-américain, it's the nationality, Liang Mingpi, qui a construit une grande pyramide devant le Louvre. Very, very important point is that we have to remember the name and the nationality of the person. Now, next question is, nommez les bandes dessinées françaises et indiennes. We have to talk about the bandes dessinées. We have to name them. For bande dessinée indienne, we have Chacha Chaudhry, and for bande dessinée française, we have Les Aventures de Tintin et Les Aventures d'Astérix. Very simple question. Now coming to next question, où se trouve beaucoup de peintures impressionnantes? We have already discussed this, that we can find these paintings European in Musée d'Orsay, which is located in Paris. Now, the way we named some bandes dessinées, now we will name some writers of France. Nommez quelques écrivains français et indiens. For écrivain français, we have Victor Hugo, Balzac, Rousseau, and for écrivain indien, we have R.K. Narayan, Chetan Bhagat, the 2 main people. Can we name one painting which we find at Musée de Louvre? This is question number 5. Nommez une peinture trouve-t-on au Musée de Louvre? So we have a name which is Les Tournesols, and it is a very famous painting. It's written est une peinture célèbre. Related to this, we have another question. Nommez des peintures français. Name some French painters: Renoir, Claude Monet, et Paul Cézanne. For all the questions where we have to name something, it is important that we remember at least 2 of them. Qui est R.K. Narayan? R.K. Narayan est un écrivain indien. Qui a écrit Harry Potter? J.K. Rowling a écrit Harry Potter. Qui a écrit Mallory Days? R.K. Narayan a écrit Mallory Days. Just 1 mark questions. Nommez une peinture célèbre de Van Gogh. Van Gogh is a very famous painter, and we have to name a painting of this painter, which is Les Tournesols. Next question is, comment définissez-vous le théâtre et le cinéma? Now, how do we define the theatre and the cinema? For this, we have 2 different definitions. For le théâtre, we have a place, a salle de spectacle, a room where we can represent our theatre. And for cinema, it's a place where we project, where we present the films which are created. Now next is qu'est-ce que c'est la carte musée? So carte musée is basically a permission. It's a pass which allows us to view the expositions that are happening in the museum of the city Paris. For this question, the response may vary from person to person. Écrivez quelques tâches ménagères que vous faites. Write some household work that you do. So I have written that I help my mother in doing the kitchen work. I help her in doing the household work, that is ménage. Faire la vaisselle, do the utensils. Et faire les courses. Courses means the household shopping. The answer may depend person to person. Again, same for the next question. Qu'est-ce que vous faites pour vous détendre? What do you do to feel better? Pour me détendre, je regarde la télé, I watch the television, I listen to music or I read some books. Quels sont les genres de films que tu préfères? What are the domains, what are the types of film that you like? Les genres de films que je préfère are the films which are related to adventure, which are related to science or fiction, the films which are related to crime, detective or comedy. For the response for the last three questions depends from person to person and the answer may vary. Now coming to the last question, quel musée est le plus grand musée de l'Inde? Which museum is the most big and most popular museum of India? So, le Musée National de New Delhi, the Museum National of New Delhi is the plus grand musée. It's the most big museum of India in terms of the number of collections and the expositions. The things that place consist and the exposition that place presents. Depending on these two factors, it is the plus grand musée. It is the big museum. Le musée présente plus de 200,000 pièces et couvre plus de 500 ans de culture et d'histoire indienne. Here we have written it presents 2 lakh pieces and it's for more than 5,000 years and it represents the history and culture of India.
I hope the questions were clear to you, the answers were easy. Just keep learning, keep practicing, keep reading the NCERT for better understanding. And I will see you soon in next video. Merci beaucoup.